Napper, congratulations on being awarded the Dr. Z Award for excellence in assistant coaching. As a young player coming into the NFL, there were so many things that I needed to learn to understand how to be a pro, how to play the quarterback position. And, that can be quite overwhelming, but I had you to rely on. I had you to coach me. I had you to guide and give advice on how to navigate the locker room, the huddle, the adversity that comes with playing football, the ups, the downs. And you always made it relatable and made it easy to have a short-term memory, which you preached to us constantly. But it was so true, and it was so important because things, the ups and the downs, they're high and they're low. And but you made things very easy to digest and process. And as a player, the information that you provided to make it easy to go out and perform and do our jobs, because things can get very overwhelming, you were able to bring it back to the fundamentals, to the basics that we went over every day. And I'm so fortunate that I was able to have you as my coach, both in my early part of my career, in the middle of my career, and then towards the end of my career, because those teachings that you taught me back in 2004 and 5 and 6, they carried throughout my career. And I know, I don't want to speak for every other player that you coached, but I know you, and I know that those things were standard operating procedure for you. And they were so valuable to me, and I'm sure to everyone else that you coached, both in the quarterback room and across the entire football team, because that was a priority of yours, of knowing everybody, both on the team and in the building. And your personality was such that everybody could relate to you and understand and get to know you. It was so easy to just have a great relationship with you. You cared about us not only as players, but as people, as fathers, as husbands. And you always wanted to know our families, and mine in particular. And so you're so valuable to me and the relationship that we had. And I'm so grateful that you were my coach. And, so many of your teachings, even in retirement for me, still echo in various parts of my everyday life. And I think that right there speaks to the value of your coaching and your teachings. And so many of us are so fortunate to have had you as our coach, because we're better people and better players, and both on and off the field, because of the lessons and the ability you had to teach both football and non-football things to us. That was a very, very great strength of yours. And we're all better off having listened and heard and heeded all those teachings and all that advice that you were so willing to embark on us. And, we're grateful and thank you.
I think this award that Napper's receiving is so well-deserved. Anyone that's had a chance to know him or coach with him understands that this is so well-deserved. He was a phenomenal football coach. And had such a passion for being out on that grass and really developing players and young men. More importantly than that, he was such a phenomenal person, and he had such a passion for life. Every day that he walked into the building, the energy that he had, it never changed, and it was contagious throughout the building, and it was very noticeable when he was not in the building. He knew so much about so many people within the organization, and knew their kids' names and all that kind of stuff. And I'd never met a person that when you just were around him and looked into his eyes, he had such a peace of mind and was at peace in his life. He loved football. He loved his family. He loved his friends. He just loved life and enjoying it to the fullest every single day. And he had such a effect on me and anyone that knew him. And absolutely going to truly miss him and love him to death.
Hey, Knapp family, this is Matt Ryan. I just wanted to say congratulations on Greg being the recipient of the Dr. Z Award. There's nobody more deserving. Greg was an awesome coach, an incredible person. You know, I had the privilege to spend 3 years with him in Atlanta and still find myself today using a lot of the things that he said and taught me on the day-to-day. And there's no one more deserving of this. Enjoy it, and wish you guys the best.